Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen returns to the U.S. today after meeting with the mistakenly deported man who's become a lightning rod in the mass deportation debate. Van Hollen traveled to El Salvador in an attempt to push for his release after the Trump administration says an administrative error led to his deportation. 27 News Washington correspondent Basil John joins us live now with new reporting and reaction to the visit. Basil?
Well, Rebecca, Senator Van Hollen made it back to Dulles International Airport just this afternoon. Meanwhile, over at the White House, the president was criticizing the senator for his meeting and said Abrego Garcia will never come back.
Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen returned from El Salvador after he met with Kilmar Abrego Garcia, the man living in Maryland who the U.S. deported.
They're trying to make this case about Kilmar all about MS-13.
Van Hollen posted a photo to X of the meeting with Abrego Garcia.
The judge in the case has said they've not provided substantial or any significant evidence to back up their claim.
President Donald Trump criticized the senator for the trip.
He's a fake.
And Salvadoran President Nayib Bukele poked fun at the meeting, saying Van Hollen and Abrego Garcia were sipping margaritas and gets the honor of staying in El Salvador's custody. Abrego Garcia's attorneys are fighting the White House in court to facilitate his return. The Supreme Court issued that order after the administration admitted an administrative error initially led to his deportation.
They want this man to be brought back into our country where he can be free. He's a Maryland father. No, this is a violent person.
West Virginia Republican Congressman Riley Moore, who visited the prison, echoed this criticism as Abrego Garcia's future remains uncertain.
I think what Senator Van Hollen is doing is really just kind of like a media grab thing.
Now, more Democrats have said they will travel to El Salvador to advocate for the release of Abrego Garcia, but it is still uncertain as to whether all of these trips and also Senator Van Hollen's meeting will result in a change of his status. Reporting live in Washington, I'm Basil John.
And Basil, has Abrego Garcia's wife said anything after this meeting?
Yes, so after this meeting did take place, his wife Jennifer was updated on his status, and she has released a statement through the agency that's advocating for his return to the U.S. And it says, quote, "We still have so many questions, hopes, and fears." So it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out.
All right, thank you, Basil, for that live report from D.C.